You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in the fight, and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's Old Truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite
Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. How are we doing, folks? Tonight we will be covering the latest and greatest Manchester United news, including Lammens' first interview following his debut at Manchester United, as well as very spicy quotes coming from Henrik. Is it Henrik? Henrik Mkhitaryan regarding Jose Mourinho. So let's get into it, folks. Okay, moving over to our screen here. First off, let's talk about JJ Gabriel. Now, this is a clip that has been doing the rounds. You can't really see it on the screen because the ball is so small. He's doing this with a tennis ball, just smacking it against the wall, chesting it, taking it down, doing keepy-ups with it. I mean, this kid's got a lot of talent, guys. This kid's got a lot of talent. I can see the positives and the negatives to overhyping this because obviously, look at him. Now he's going over to the other wall while keeping the ball up the entire time. If he can do this with a tennis ball, what do you think he can do with a football? Bearing in mind, JJ Gabriel is only... How old is he? I think like 15? Yeah, he's 15 years old. Wow. And he's widely tipped as one of the most gifted players to emerge from United's academy since Marcus Rashford. He has agreed to commit his immediate future to Old Trafford after a tense behind-closed-doors meeting with United Chiefs, Jason Wilcox and Omar Barada. So we are hoping to see a lot more of JJ Gabriel in the future. But what a player, man. What a player he could become. So let's hope and pray that JJ Gabriel will come good. Honestly, a lot of people can... This clip has gone semi-viral. I can see why, because a lot of people want to get hyped up about the future. He is a very talented player. I think he's playing for the under-19s at the moment, even though he's still only 15 years old. But at the same time, how many like football freestylers and stuff could do the exact same moves? Just because you can obviously have close control of a tennis ball or football, whatever ball you're thinking of. Even though you can have close control with a ball doesn't mean that you're naturally going to become a really talented player. It does matter what he does on the pitch. So we're going to have to wait and see what JJ Gabriel can do on the pitch for us before judging him too much on, I don't know, a few keepy-ups with a tennis ball. Having said that, this is undeniable talent. Undeniable talent. So, yeah, hopefully we're going to see some more from JJ Gabriel in the future. Now, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Henrik Mkhitaryan has absolutely slammed Jose Mourinho for his treatment of him at Manchester United. This is what he had to say. I had lost my patience with Mourinho. I said to him, "You have been criticising me for 2 years. You are shiz. You are..." He said, "I never want to see you again." He would not say a word in training, but every night he'd send me a text, "Leave so I can get Alexi." He'd say on WhatsApp every night, "Mickey, please go away." It had gotten really bad, and I always copied and pasted the same response. If I go, I have to find the right team, otherwise I will wait until the summer. Around January, his text changed to, "Mickey, please go away so I can get Alexi," but my response changed too. I started saying, "I'm not leaving just to please you, and I beg you, please stop texting me. Talk to Mino Raiola if you want." Wow. Okay. So, I mean, you've literally got players borderline blocking the managers on WhatsApp in the past. A lot of people are looking into this and saying, okay, player FC, it's a bit extreme, the fact that like Mourinho couldn't get rid of Mickey as soon as he wanted to. But then other people are looking at this and saying, I mean, Mourinho is quite toxic for texting his players, please leave. Please just leave. So yeah, it is quite an interesting one to look at. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I'm personally on, which team am I on? Jose Mourinho or Mkhitaryan? I would probably lean towards Jose. Because, I mean, even though Jose Mourinho has been criticising Henrik Mkhitaryan, for him to say to his manager, of all people, you are... That's personally insane to me, that a player could say that to a manager. So yeah, I'm personally on Team Mourinho. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's the Jose Mourinho saga with Mkhitaryan. I'm sure he'll get questioned about that at Benfica, maybe why he's had that approach with his player, but I'm sure Mourinho will just shrug it off like everything else. Diogo Dalot with Cristiano Ronaldo on Instagram. Coffee partner. I mean, this is how Dalot gets likes. This is how Dalot gets clicks. Just keep on posting that you're hanging around the greatest footballer to have ever lived. It's really quite insane to me that Diogo Dalot can be so mediocre, but fans seem to just let him slide because of the fact that he hangs around Cristiano Ronaldo. It's actually insane. Double I, admin in the office. Good to see you, Double I. How you doing, man? In the office indeed. The work don't stop, bro. As long as this Manchester United content keeps coming out, the work don't stop. But yeah, moving on. We've got the Manchester United women's manager here, Mark Skinner. I don't know if he's having a slight dig at Amorim here or not, but it's a bit questionable. So, as the post reads, Manchester United women's manager Mark Skinner on Maya Letizier's penalty-winning goal. I'm not one of these managers that look away at a penalty. You're at the mercy of technique, not whether the wind is blowing in the wrong direction. Which kind of sounds like a dig to Ruben Amorim, given the fact that obviously he does famously, as we've learnt this season, look away when penalties are being taken. I don't know why Mark Skinner would kind of make that comment, unless he's just completely unaware of the fact that Ruben Amorim does look away at penalties. Then obviously today, Cunha and Casemiro started for Brazil against South Korea, where they did pick up 2 solid assists. So shout out to Casemiro and Cunha. Cunha still not getting a goal even with the national team, which is a bit worrying, given the amount of shots that he has. But at the same time, at least he's picked up an assist. Hopefully he can bring that form over to Manchester United as well. And this is a bit of an interesting one, following obviously the news with Saudi Arabia. Keith, good to see you, man. Keith in the house. How you doing, bro? Finnish entrepreneur Thomas Ziliakis, though. So this, I don't know if this is the same buyer that maybe Turkey Al-Sheikh was referring to, because obviously he said that the buyer wasn't, the potential investor anyway, wasn't from Saudi Arabia. So this could potentially be the investor that he was talking about, but again, it could just be poor timing. Who knows? Double I, Cunha looks like a Mount type of signing, which doesn't look good. What do you mean Mount type of signing? Mount just scored an amazing goal, bro. Hopefully he is a Mount type of signing. He just doesn't get injured as much as Mount. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Keith, man. Long time. We are back doing the daily live streams now. Got a lot of personal stuff out of the way, so we are going to be ramping up the content as well as posting at least 2-3 videos every week. But yeah, good to see you, man. Keith, also, I don't know what happened, but like last stream, your Halo wasn't showing. Your Halo wasn't showing last week, so I thought that you weren't a member anymore. I need to add you to the members shout out at the end of the stream. So remind me to do that. Oh, actually, you don't need to remind me. I'll do that after the stream. I need to add you. You'll see what I've made for all the other members at the end of the stream. For some reason on YouTube, it wasn't showing. A moments player, no consistency. I don't know if Cunha's a moments player because we've seen him have like a full good game against Arsenal. The only thing that I worry about with Cunha is the amount of shots that he has. Like, he really wants to get on that score sheet. I think he values that more over everything. And obviously he's a forward. He's going to want to score goals. But I've seen him get into pretty good positions and then yeah, just like not pass the ball off and take the shot when there's a better pass available. I'm quitting my little job tomorrow. I'm sorry I haven't got back to your messages yet, Keith. I was late to getting all the live stream set up and everything, but I am gonna DM you after the stream, bro. But is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing that you're quitting the little job tomorrow? Are you looking forward to it? Or was it just not for you and you're just like, oh, okay, want to get out of the environment, or what you're saying? No, it's all good, brother. You got a lot going on too, much like myself. We'll definitely get into a chat after the stream on in the DMs, Keith. 100%, bro. I'll drop you a message literally after the stream. But yeah, this is the Finnish entrepreneur, Thomas Ziliakos, who claims he's planning to reach out to investors about buying Manchester United. And this is what he had to say. I think the Glazers, unfortunately, are a good example of somebody who is not really looking out for the club, but rather using it as a cash cow. But in any case, they are not doing what should be done. Okay, I think we can all get behind that. I have a program that involves the fans who are overseas who cannot come to watch a game, and my program can evolve in a way that can bring significant revenues to the club. Now, that's a bit more interesting. I don't know what he means by program that involves the fans who are overseas. But it can bring significant revenues to the club. So that means that fans who don't go to the club can also be milked of their money somehow, according to Ziliakos. So with that money, the club could do all the things it needs to do to be truly the best football club in the world, where all the best players, the best managers, everybody wants to be here. I hope he's not talking about some sort of bloody cryptocurrency for Manchester United. That would be really cringe if that's going to be his idea. But yeah, if this is the guy who's supposedly going to buy Manchester United from the Glazers, I'm not necessarily filled with confidence with these statements. It's a good thing. I think after careful consideration, all the nights they want me to do, I just couldn't commit to such shifts like that with a young family, so it's a good thing. Yeah, fair enough. 100%. I think you gotta think about these things, man. Like, a lot of people see the dollar signs and they're like, oh, okay, awesome, more money coming in, but they don't see all of the additional costs that can come with that. I've been in a very similar position before with certain jobs, so it's like you got to look at. A lot of people throw this term out, but work-life balance is a real thing, man. You got to spend the majority of your time doing something that you love, or like something that you actually are passionate about, or like whether that be family, a hobby, business, whatever. Like, why sell your life away to a company that doesn't really give a shiz about you? That's another Todd Bowley. He does look like Todd Bowley, doesn't he? Who's that other guy that came in for Manchester United that said something about a consortium? I'm really struggling to remember his name. I think he was another Sir. Was it like Michael Knight? Man United. Michael Knight, Man United. Michael Knighton, I think was his name. Michael Knighton. Does everyone remember Michael Knighton? When he was doing like a press run talking about how the Glazers have to sell and all of this sort of stuff, it reminds me a lot of that, where like they're getting the name out there, but it's not really doing too much. If I'm being honest, I think it's maybe just a PR run for these people. Admin, do you use Linux? I don't. Double I. I don't. However, I did watch a PewDiePie video on using Linux, and it does look pretty cool. I just don't know if I'm that tech savvy to set it up. I feel like I'd need a good like few days to get used to it. Do you use Linux? Do you use Linux? A lot of people are moving over to it. I mean, it doesn't take as much of your data as Google Chrome does, or like, I don't know, Microsoft Edge or Firefox or whatever. But moving on, Sekou Kone working on his recovery. Obviously, Sekou Kone did have that. I think he had a head injury in like an under-21 game. So I don't know if that's what he's working on in his recovery, or if he's just working on another injury. Let's see. Sekou Kone injury. Yeah, so that was in August, and it was like a head injury, I believe. So maybe he's working on that. If anyone can translate des resultat, let's put this into Google Translate. What the hell does this mean? Okay. Des resultats ou des excuses. I think it means there's results or excuses. Yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever that means. But there are results or there are excuses, guys. Yes, but I still use Windows also. I can use both in my PC. Fair play. Very good, Double I. Do you do that to stay anonymous, or? Okay, Charlie Dunker. Is it Charlie or is it Charlotte? Charlotte Dunker. Okay, Charlotte Dunker on potential Manchester United takeover rumours. There is potential that the Glazers could sell the entire club. I think for the right price, they definitely would. Now, for me personally, guys, I don't think the Glazers are going to sell the entire club at all. We went over that on the stream yesterday, so I won't repeat myself, but the Glazers ain't selling. The Glazers ain't selling. Cheers. Martinez, in an interview, was quoted saying, "You have to be grateful. Look at this place, the people, the fans, the passion. You have to fight for your people. We need to be humble. No excuses, and that is it." I'm not going to lie, we're missing a character like Martinez so badly this season. I honestly think if Martinez was fit at the start of the season, then we'd have like at least 6 more points in the league. Like, genuinely, Martinez, when he comes back, we're going to be a different side. I'm hoping the injuries haven't just absolutely annihilated him, though. And this is Charlotte Dunker, who said there's a clause within Sir Jim Ratcliffe's agreement when he bought Man United that the Glazers could sell the whole club and not just their portion of it. Also, that Ratcliffe could be bought out if the right offer came in. So we know that it is a possibility for the club to be sold by the Glazers, but at the end of the day, it's a cash cow. Do you see them doing it? I don't. Why would the Glazers do it? I just don't see any reasons why the Glazers would want to sell Manchester United when they can continue to rake hundreds of millions every single year. Remember, folks, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do go live every single night from around 7:30 till 9 p.m. And we are also going to be releasing 2 to 3 videos every single week. When I say we, I mean me and my personalities, my multiple personalities. Why is she commenting on United? Her husband must be starving. Oh God, let's use it again. Jesus Christ, Keith. Jesus Christ. It's 2025, Keith. Boo. Boo for sexist comments. It's 2025. Boo. It was a friend who put me on. I don't know. It's just more appealing and safer. I'm talking way safer to use. The only unsafe thing about it is the setup process. What could go wrong with the setup process, double I? I wouldn't be against going over to Linux, by the way. It's just interesting. Brazil cooked, okay? So Brazil had a very good game. Cunha and Casemiro both picking up an assist. Let's look at Cunha's numbers during the game. So Cunha 26 versus South Korea. 80 minutes played, 1 assist, 24 out of 29 accurate passes, 3 chances created, 100% shots on target, 100% accurate crosses, 100% accurate long balls, 2 tackles, 3 recoveries, and 4 ground duels won. So overall, pretty good performance put in there for Cunha. I mean, realistically, South Korea, are they what they used to be? I don't know. I don't think so. So don't know how highly we can really rate that performance. But shout out to Cunha. Hopefully he's getting into good fitness in these international games because he was coming back from injury for United, and hopefully he can show what he can do, because him and Mount, there's a bit of competition there now. There's a bit of competition. Okay, source on Ruben Amorim, Samuel Luckhurst, still here. Obviously Manchester United correspondent for The Sun now instead of Manchester Evening News, but he still likes to include Manchester Evening News in his bio. You know you loved that comment. Keith. You must be crazy, man. A source said Ruben Amorim told the players that while the fans want drama, he doesn't. He was very happy with the Sunderland game. He thought it was a professional performance and different to some of the heart attack-inducing football they have played this season and last. He told them that's one of the reasons they haven't been able to string a run of wins together. The games they have been involved in are too mentally draining, and that's causing them problems. Too many heart attack games, which is mentally draining. That's what we want. Mature professional performances. Okay. So Ruben Amorim is going to be looking to replicate what we saw against Sunderland. But it all really depends, doesn't it? It depends on if the players can convert their chances. If they can, then I think it will be plain sailing, and I don't think it will be as stressful as it has been so far this season. But then if they can't, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Let's see. Cunha on Instagram. I'm so happy going forward in a gigantic team. Come on, Brazil. I'm proud of you. Are you liking it, Vinny Jr.? And that's everything to do with the Brazilian national team and Amorim and the potential new owners, which, to be honest, just seems like a bit of a fluff piece to get a bit more clicks during the international break. I don't think the Glazers are interested in selling. And again, I think it's just kind of covering the airwaves while we've got nothing to talk about. And it looks like we've fallen into the trap as well. But Sen Lammens on the new Carrington facilities. So Sen Lammens has completed his first Manchester United interview following his debut. And this is what he had to say. We have everything here to succeed. There's no excuses. It's a step up from Antwerp. When I came here the first time, it was eye-opening. Okay, so I don't know if this is downing Antwerp or if it's raising Manchester United, but Sen Lammens, big fan of the facilities, and he's saying that we've got no excuses not to succeed. So big up to Sen Lammens. Looks like he does have a really good head on cold shoulders, so to speak. And I'm hoping that he'll be here for many more years to come, should he be able to put in more performances like he did against Sunderland. If you have a iOS, it's much easier to download. But if you have a Windows, yeah, long day. Depends on what PC you have. But if you mess up the PC, it would shut down. Okay, that does not sound appealing, Double I. I feel like setting up Linux, if I ever did, would be get someone in for that. Because, yeah, I don't know if I've got the time/patience to download a whole new operating system. Sen Lammens also shared here. Royal Antwerp was a very good step to fulfill my dream move to Manchester United. So yeah, giving obviously a lot of credit to Royal Antwerp, where he came from. Don't forget where you came from, folks. And I don't know why he was asked this. I need to watch the interview myself, but I didn't go to nightclubs a lot during his time at Antwerp. That made him laugh, okay. I don't know why the interviewer was asking him if he went to nightclubs. That seems a bit odd. And this is an interesting one as well. So Michael Owen has come out defending Ruben Amorim. It seems like a lot of the pundits are coming out defending Ruben Amorim right now, which I find interesting because it's a turn of pace from what we're used to. So yeah, Michael Owen defends Ruben Amorim. He said it's embarrassing if you're going to say the main reason for the downturn is because they play a back three. I mean, it really isn't. They could go back to back four and play as bad as they did under Ten Hag. Then the screams would be equally as loud. Which, I mean, you can't argue with Michael Owen. He's kind of speaking a lot of sense there. Like, it's not as though we were having amazing performances with a back four when we had all the other managers. Obviously, we've had a lot more defeats under Ruben Amorim, which is why a lot of the laymen, a lot of casual fans have said, oh, okay, we need to change the system. But at the same time, come on now. Why are we going to change the system? Why are we going to get a new manager in with a whole new philosophy and then just say, yep, you got to change your system? It's just, it's a bit mad to me. I don't know why we would do that. But shout out to Michael Owen for speaking a bit of sense. Sen Lammens as well, on signing for United, said it was a big change in everything. Every aspect is bigger, but the team welcomed me with open arms. I had to build up my life here in Manchester, so it's been good. Good to hear for Sen Lammens. I think a story did come out, which I didn't report on the other day. Sen Lammens, so usually United players, when they'd come to the club, they're put up in like a 5-star hotel, and it's kind of like an apartment and everything's catered for and all of the bells and whistles that you may want as a professional player. But Sen Lammens was only in that accommodation for a few weeks, and then he put money down for a house, I believe, at Manchester United. So he is considering his future at the club. He sorted out accommodation straight away, which a lot of players are kind of hesitant to do. So you can see that he's very mature. He knows that, okay, he wants home comforts. He wants to get used to the city. He wants to obviously devote everything to United. So very happy hearing this from Sen Lammens. Then Michael Owen went on to say even more about Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim, saying the latest one is it's because they're playing a back three. If I'm not wrong, I watched Erik Ten Hag about a year ago playing a back four, and it was some of the most awful football I've ever seen from a Manchester United team. So Michael Owen, not afraid to hold Ten Hag accountable while highlighting that it's not solely down to a back three. Kobe Mainu here. Training to hold off players on Instagram. I think Kobe Mainu I think the reason why he's posting footage like this on Instagram is that he's trying to tell United fans, like, I've not given up on the club. It's not like I'm just chilling around and just waiting for a loan move. Like, he's still trying to obviously stay stay in the good books of Manchester United fans, so to speak. I mean, he is definitely trying to demonstrate that, okay, I want to stay at United. That's why I only requested a loan. But at the same time, I need to play football to get in the World Cup squad. So this is just Kobbie Mainoo re-emphasizing to fans, yep, I'm still taking everything seriously. I'm not just lazying around when I'm not playing. Did you see the Sora AI thing? Yeah, crazy. Which one? Because I've been seeing people about like showing like Jake Paul ones and all of this sort of stuff, but which one are you talking about, Double I? Aiden Heaven, by the way, there has been an update on Aiden Heaven. So Aiden Heaven went down injured in the first minute of England under-20s defeat to Switzerland today. He received treatment and was able to continue, but did not re-emerge in the second half. So hopefully it's not something too serious, but Aiden Heaven is injured. So realistically, if Luke Shaw gets injured now, we have no left-sided centre-back and we are absolutely screwed. Could that result in us rushing Lisandro Martinez back from injury? Potentially, which is not what we want to hear. But yeah, hopefully Aiden Heaven is not a serious injury and we'll be seeing him soon. Okay, United are braced for talks with Kobbie Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee ahead of the January transfer window. Both players concerned about a lack of game time under Ruben Amorim. Not good. Not good. But completely understandable, but not good. If Mainoo's allowed to leave, that means that United will bring in another midfielder in January. There's no way Mainoo's allowed to leave unless we bring in another midfielder. And Joshua Zirkzee, again, I just don't see us letting anyone go. It's not like we've got like the deepest of squads right now. I don't think they're going to be allowed to leave. And then Zirkzee is probably going to get sold permanently in the summer. Just the AI itself, it's realistic to the point that I think it should be illegal. What the fudge? It is pretty mad, but I can personally, I don't know, I think you can as well, Double I. I think you can tell when it's AI. Like, yeah, it's getting more realistic, which is scary, but I don't think it's like completely unrecognizable, you know? Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno Fernandes, on why he rejected a move to Saudi Arabia in the summer, he said, I didn't close the door to move to Saudi because of the World Cup. That was never on my mind. I just wanted to stay at the club and the club wanted me to stay. That's all. Okay. Simple as. So people are digging up these Saudi rumours, but at the end of the day, Bruno Fernandes wanted to stay at Manchester United, and that's why he stayed at Manchester United. He wants to stay at United for the foreseeable future. A lot of people keep saying, oh yeah, we're going to sell Bruno in the summer and then bring in Baleba and it's going to be Baleba and Mainoo, but they're doing a lot of mental gymnastics to get to that stage. Like, Bruno Fernandes wants to stay at Manchester United, and so I believe he's going to stay at Manchester United. I can tell now, but in 5-6 years, I can't guarantee you, admin. The future's scary, man. The future's scary with technology as a whole. It's a scary time. Napoli would be an option for Kobbie Mainoo if he moves. Oh my god. If Napoli buy any more of our players, I just can't be asked. I can't be asked. How many ex-United players are Napoli actually going to buy? Is this all because Conte didn't get the United job? Why is he obsessed with signing Manchester United players? Sources close to United have pointed that while both Kobbie Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee have struggled to force their way into Amorim's starting 11, they remain key members of the squad. We all know that Amorim appreciates both Mainoo and Zirkzee. That's why they weren't a part of the bomb squad and we didn't try and get rid of them. But at the same time, if you can't keep the players happy, they are going to want to leave. So how does Amorim manage this? I don't know. Because he needs results. He can't just give minutes for the sake of giving minutes, can he? Bruno Fernandes also came out with another very interesting quote saying, regarding Saudi Pro League, saying, "That's an impossible scenario to imagine. I have no idea if there's any truth to it. I like to enjoy the moment, and for me, the most important thing is representing the national team. It's a huge source of pride. I don't even know if I'll play tomorrow, let alone if I'll be playing outside Manchester a year from now. It's not something that worries me. I'm happy where I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stayed. Honestly, it's not something that even crosses my mind." So Bruno Fernandes is not even thinking about the Saudi Pro League, and people are still going to say, yep, we're going to sell him, and then we're going to get Baleba, and then Mainu's going to start with Baleba. Like, so much mental gymnastics to get to that point. Bruno Fernandes isn't going anywhere, guys. Ben Futcher, England under-20 coach on Shea Lacey's debut. We took good care of Shea. He's a very talented player, and I think he played very well. I'm sure Manchester United has big plans for him. I hope he avoids injuries and can realise his potential. Okay, shout out to Shea Lacey. And then Bruno Fernandes has also commented on his deeper role at Manchester United, saying, "I love playing football, whatever the position. They can put me at fullback, winger, goalkeeper. I'll always give my best. Everyone has their preferences, but we have to adapt to the coach's ideas." And he just talks about this even further here. So Bruno Fernandes on his deeper role at Manchester United. "I love playing football, whatever the position. They can put me at fullback, winger, goalkeeper. I'll always give my best. Everyone has their preferences, but we have to adapt to the coach's ideas. It's a role I've already played at Sporting with Jorge Jesus. I played alongside William Carvalho or Battaglia against low blocks. You have more time to think, more space, and the risk is lower. When I play as a 10, I have to create chances, find spaces, and finish. I adapt to the team because the team is what matters. The goal, whether with the national team or at Manchester United, is for the team to get good results. I want to play well and perform strongly, but if I have to have less influence and the results are better, that's what's most important to me." So yeah, interesting one from Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, he's backing Ruben Amorim all the way, isn't he? He's taking everything on board, and he's not listening to the media when they question his positioning. So yeah, shout out to Bruno Fernandes as well. Let me just see if I've missed anything while we've been live. I think we've covered everything here. Yep, that seems to be everything. Mbappe has just scored an absolute brilliant goal. Wow. And Mbappe has now scored 10 goals in a row. 53 goals for the national team. Insane form. Let's look at that goal again. Oh, I can't watch it again because of bloody in the wrong country. Okay, but that is everything, folks. That is all the latest United news. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be going live again tomorrow evening around the same time from 7:30 till 9 p.m. Hope you all have a delightful evening. We're just going to give a shout out to the members. So here we go. Here are all the members who are supporting the channel at the moment. If you are interested in becoming a member, you will get access to the secret cult of the Admin's Angels, which is the secret cult of Old Truthford, where we do competitions. For example, let me just pull this up as well. We do competitions such as our Premier League prediction competitions. These are all of the Angels. and we've all predicted our Premier League predictions where each team will finish. We've also done our top scorers. So 68% of the Angels think Haaland will end up as the Premier League top scorer. We've got 48% of the Angels thinking that Bruno Fernandes will be top assister. We have 45% believing that David Raya will be the Premier League Golden Glove winner. We have 21% believing that Mohamed Salah will be player of the season. And finally, 40% of the Angels believe Ruben Amorim will win manager of the season. I think he's got a lot to prove until he gets to that point. But yeah, we are doing a bunch of competitions for the members. And if you are interested in joining our Instagram chat, as well as getting access to all the competitions, please click that join button below and help keep the lights on at Old Truthford Incorporated. But personal shout outs to the 3 current members of the channel, as well as Keith, because I have missed Keith off. So Ethan Johnson, shout out to Ethan Johnson. Let me just play this in the background. Shout out to Ethan Johnson. Shout out to the Dutch Destroyer. And shout out to Matty Scott, as well as Keith. Shout out to Keith, who is in the chat. Salah will not win player of the season. Yeah, I think for player of the season, Keith, it was very split. So let me get this up. Player of the season. It was very split. Like, as you can see, the highest percentage, the highest predicted player was Mohamed Salah with 21%. But because only 21% of people predicted, like, a lot of people predicted different players. So it is very split among the Angels. But yeah, we will leave it there, folks. Hope you all have a delightful evening. And we will see you all tomorrow from 7:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. But for now, Godspeed.
Bye.